David, what's up, my man? Kyle likes 2 tight end sets. Mm-hmm. Who would fit better, Jordan Reed or David Njoku? It's David Njoku.
Why? Why do you say that?
Because all right, fully healthy, maybe it's Jordan Reed.
Okay, there you go. Okay.
I actually don't want Jordan Reed to play football for his own health.
I am genuinely concerned about Jordan Reed's
7
health.
confirmed concussions. That's not even like knowing how many concussions have been confirmed.
I am worried about that. But he knows Shanahan. There's some
but David Njoku's a better tight end right now.
Football team. I would argue Njoku's better right now. The 2 tight end looks. Kittle's such a great blocker. You might be able to get by with less of a blocker here. But I think when it comes to Reed and Njoku, the health is the single biggest concern for me for Reed. But Njoku's also coming off a banged up season.
Yeah,
I think for the cost involved, I do think you could see the 49ers pursue Jordan Reed instead of David Njoku because of the familiarity, because he's going to be way cheaper, and I think you won't risk upsetting George Kittle either.
That's true, and I think the connection there that he has with Shanahan probably also helps. So make sure you're using hashtag NFL, or you can super chat to get your questions here on the show. Let's now go to a quarterback. Joe, what up, Joe? What teams with a new quarterback will have the best seasons in 2020?
We're supposed to say the Bengals here, right, Joe?
So there's a lot of teams with a lot of new faces at quarterback. So out of all those teams, Tom, who do you think has the best season?
Is it the Bucs? Isn't it still Tampa? Like, isn't Tampa like the most obvious playoff contender there?
Yeah, I mean, their defense you're pretty high on. I'm still thinking they're a little bit middle of the pack, but they obviously have a great offense. If Tom Brady can just be like a top...
If he could just not turn the ball over as
If he can not do what Jameis Winston did last year, like they're going to be a very good football team. So I also think you can throw in New England.
Count as a new old quarterback?
No, because he was technically on the team last year. If Cam Newton is fully healthy and plays the way that he can, I think the Patriots have obviously got to be up there. I'm seeing some Carolina Panthers votes in there, which I'm not totally sold on Teddy Bridgewater. Chill Will, get a picture. Early predictions on offensive/defensive player of the year.
Defensive player of the year, I'll start. You can take offense. I will go with Bosa on defensive player of the year.
I guess I'm going to go with, which one?
I don't have to
say. Touche.
2 for 1, baby. Increasing the odds.
I mean, I guess I got to go with Aaron Donald. I mean, I think that's a very, very common answer.
I want you to go offensive, but okay.
Oh, okay. Offensive player of the year. Oh, boy. Let's go with Patrick Mahomes.
Okay. Coward answer. Fine.
Russell Wilson, because they're going to let him actually throw it this year.
I'll believe it when I see it. Let Russ cook.
Seeing Kyler Murray's thrown in there as well. Jacob T. Hey, what's up, dude? Who do you guys see the Raiders signing before the season starts, if anyone at all? Also, what do you think the Raiders sign next offseason? So we'll stick with this offseason first. I actually think that the Raiders are going to stay pat. They got about $7 million right now in cap space. Still have to sign all 7 of their rookies. If they do want to make a move, I think a player that they have been linked to is Jadeveon Clowney. Jacob, if you are a fan of the Raiders, which I know you are, go check out my video that I put on that channel, which you can see the link below. The moves that they need to make to go out and sign extra players. So like cap restructures and all that. And then offseason, I think the big player that a lot of people are going to be linked to, for the Raiders at least, trade-wise, it could be Aaron Rodgers. Signing, it could be Jalen Ramsey. So which team has the best logo? There's a lot of awesome logos out there. Out of all 32 teams, 31 teams, I guess now. Which NFL team? Which NFL team has the best logo? So I'm seeing the New England Patriots, Arizona Cardinals, the Red Wolves got a vote. Jacksonville Jaguars, Miami Dolphins, the Chargers.
I'll let you in on a secret here. Every fan is picking their own team's logo, which is fine.
You think?
It's fine. That's the one you've grown to love.
There's some logos that aren't good.
Okay, name 2.
Name 2. I actually don't like the Jets logo.
Okay.
And I think the Giants logo is also pretty boring.
Okay, that's fair.
You like the Bengals logo?
I think Bengals is fine. I think your common thread there is just the letters are boring, and
you'll double down on that?
I can get on board with that idea.
He's down with that. What going down?
Also, I am not doubling down on anything. It's your idea. I can't double down on top of your idea. That's not how it works.
You can do whatever you want. Okay. So, and whatever you guys should do right now, if you're a Raiders fan, you can go get a Josh Jacobs face mask at chatsports.com/player mask. So the NFL team masks that we've been showing on our show have been selling like crazy. So guess what? We're going to try to up it up a little bit here. So now we're going to have player-focused masks. And you can go get your favorite player at chatsports.com/player mask. Some of these as low is $18.99. Now
$17.99.
$17.99?
$17.99.
Oh, wow. Okay, $17.99. That's my bad. So you can get it in the comments. It'll also be in the description, chatsports.com/playermask. Let's now go to, whoa, Dad.
It's the intern we fired earlier when the internet cut out.
Will a team go from worst to first this year? So will a team go from worst to first this year? I think the easiest to do that would be the Arizona Cardinals. Actually, I take that back.
No, I think Arizona.
It's such a tough division.
You've got Arizona, Carolina, Detroit, who I like as like a super dark horse deep sleeper, though. The Redskins, the Chargers, the Jags, the Bengals, and the Dolphins. There aren't very many good options there. So I think Arizona is a fair question, Mitch.
Yeah.
Or fair answer, excuse me.
No, they're a very good team. It's just that division is so difficult. Dad, appreciate the question. Go tell your friends to join the show as well and to subscribe. And if you want to get your questions here on the show, you can super chat or use hashtag NFL. And if the internet, we're doing our best. So make sure everyone's here. All right, let's go to the next question. Bro Cave, should the Lions trade for Jamal Adams?
I don't think they are in desperate need of a safety. I am intrigued by the idea of Detroit getting another impact player in general. I think the defense could potentially use that. Like, I'm looking at their safeties, though. They've got Duron Harmon they just traded for, actually. They've spent relatively high draft picks on Tracy Walker and Will Harris, so I don't think the Lions need a safety.
Yeah.
I would explore a defensive lineman. I think that would be a better fit for them. So, look, if you can get Jamal Adams,
Sure.
for a fair price, you still go ahead and do it. I just think he shouldn't be their number one target.
Got a question coming in from James Fussman. You're watching NFL Daily by Chat Sports. Fussman. Okay, so the Eagles have Ertz and Goedert next year to sign. Sign both or just one? Also, does Wentz throw for 4,000 yards with all these new weapons and speed? Does he throw for over 4,000 yards? If he plays, I think, over 14 games, I actually think he throws for over 4,000. I think that this offense is going to try to chuck the football. In terms for Ertz and Goedert next year, I would say yes, because I think when both of those guys are healthy, that's really how this offense is really going to be able to move the football with Ertz, with Goedert. So do you disagree with me, Tom, or would you only sign one of them?
I mean, it depends on the cost, right? Like, in theory, Zach Ertz is going to be super expensive. Like, he's got this year, 2021, he's eligible for an extension. Then Dallas Goedert comes up in a little bit as well. So, again, kind of similar timelines there. Ertz is older.
Yep.
He's going to be 31 when his deal is up.
Sure.
Which maybe is a concern for you. The Eagles' offense, you're right, though, Mitch. It does heavily revolve around those two tight ends because those are two of their best pass catchers. Now, I would try to extend both. I don't know if the Eagles, though, are going to be in a financial position or willing to invest in a Patriot-style two-tight end attack. I would strongly consider it, but if I had to pick one, I think I'd go Ertz. I would just go with the better player.
If you're an Eagles fan, check out our Eagles channel. You see the link below, youtube.com/EaglesNow. For more NFL news, rumors, and shows that you're watching right now, I want you to hit that subscribe button. So here at Chat Sports, we are the most interactive YouTube channel for all sports content. If you like going to your friend's house and talking sports, if you like going to the restaurant and talking to people, this is the channel for you. So I see David, Rashard Lee. We are live and interactive, and we do that every Monday and Wednesday at 6 p.m. Eastern Time. So please hit that big sub button. All right, we'll keep it moving here with Bosco Gamer. Will the Cardinals get a deal done with Kenyan Drake before the deadline?
Stay tuned, my friend. We'll talk about Kenyan Drake, who was technically transition tag, not franchise tag. My suspicion in general, and this absolutely applies to Drake as well,
Yep.
I don't think you're going to see much traction. I think teams are so concerned because they hate change, they hate the unknown, that they don't like what's going to happen, and they don't, or at least they don't like what
I don't blame
they
them.
don't know what's going to happen with the salary cap. That's going to scare teams away from doing deals in most cases.
Mike Munoz Jr. Ruggs will be the fastest player in the NFL this year. I think he's going to be the second fastest.
I think he might be third fastest.
Third fastest?
Third fastest.
So he's the second fastest on Madden. So he had the 98 overall speed. Tyreek Hill was number one. I think the only other player that actually would be faster than him could be Marquise Goodwin.
I think you're overlooking Tyreek Hill.
Well, Tyreek Hill's number one.
Okay, Tyreek Hill. I think you're overlooking John Ross. Got the fastest 40-yard dash.
Yeah, but he's always hurt.
But he's fast. We're not talking about who's good or who's healthy. We're talking about who's fast.
But I also
Rashad Perriman also, by the way, very fast.
You also think, though, that John Ross's 40 time wasn't actually 4.22.
Yes, but it was still faster than Henry Ruggs.
Okay.
Because Chris Johnson was still faster than Henry Ruggs. So Ruggs will be one of the fastest, but he's not going to be the fastest.
All right, top 3, maybe speed. Henry Ruggs.
Sure, I'm on board with that. And
Cool.
I mean, look, when you're nitpicking at that level of speed, it does not matter.
It's that guy's really fast.
Yeah.
Super chat that rolled in, and I want every single person watching right now to start typing FAB. So shout out to David Velma for the $2 super chat. If you want to get your comment or if you want to get your FAB on screen, an easy way to do it is to super chat. So Winston Shan's in there, Chat Sports, King Tut, Jacob T, Callie Gonzalez, Bosco Gamer, continue to get those FABs rolling.
Fun.
Ryan Wilson, Chargers record predictions. Guys, we got a top 5D if everyone stays healthy. I actually totally agree with that statement.
The problem is they're never healthy.
They're never healthy. If there's a team that could be cursed with the injuries, it's the Los Angeles
I don't know
Chargers.
what's in the water or what voodoo they brought with them from San Diego to LA, but it has not changed despite changing over the coaching staffs and the training staff. Look, they were 5-11 last year. They honestly probably should have been a 500 team.
Yep.
They've consistently found ways to lose close games. It's incredibly frustrating. I think despite the quarterback uncertainty, I think this could be a 500 team next year, which with the added playoff spot, going to put them right in the mix of a potential playoffs.
I'm around 8-8, 7-9, 9-7 as well
So
with
my
Tom.
answer.
You just got to basically stay 100% healthy. So, Ryan, you think that they have a top 5 defense. Well, how about this? Who has the best defense in the NFL? And if you want to know maybe some of our rankings, I've already put out a video on the channel ranking the top 10 defenses. So, hey, go check that one out. But what do we got? We got the Patriots, the Raiders, the Steelers, the Bears, the Cardinals. Defense stinks, I see. Ravens, 49ers. Tom, what's your vote?
Look, you can go a bunch of different directions.
Yes, you
I
could.
think I'm going to end up going – I don't want to go Steelers.
You want to go
I want
Steelers?
to go Steelers.
Okay.
There's like 8 correct answers here.
So I think the Steelers are, I would say, top 6, top 5. I think the Bears, I mean, you could at least make an argument, right? I mean, they had such a good defense in 2018. The 49ers, you obviously got to put in there if the Chargers can stay healthy. The New England Patriots have got to be in there. The Buffalo Bills. So continue to shout out who you think has the best defense. Mason Roy, what's up, my man? Will Anthony Harris get an extension? I'm hearing they are negotiating now.
I'm not sure where the Vikings actually are in the middle of their extension and negotiation talks with Anthony Harris. We'll break that down in a little bit in terms of what is likely to happen. I don't think a trade happens anymore for Anthony Harris. I think for Minnesota, their issues are Harris is going to demand top-end safety money, and there's a lot of reasons for Harris to not take anything less than what he's already getting, which is a significant amount of money.